educate, inspire, and make you think. The future is now. Topics and music that affect your life from Universal Broadcasting Network. Tune in at ubnradio.com.
Everyone is a product, and everyone needs marketing to succeed. Let's talk about it right now on the C-Spot. Going to market with Wendi and Peter.
Camera in just one moment.
Yeah, we're getting our technical difficulties moved out of the way. But real quick, first, if this is the first time you're joining us, we are the C-Spot, and we believe that everyone is a product, and so therefore everybody needs marketing advice, whether you are have a product. You have a product that you've created, or you are an entrepreneur and you have a service business, or you're just a brand yourself, you're a consultant or an author, singer, songwriter, whatever it might be. Everybody needs marketing in their life.
Absolutely.
So that's what our show is really all about. It used to be when we were at a different radio station, which you can also find on iTunes, under the C-Spot with Wendi Cooper.
Yes.
We have over 100 and something shows there where we have interviewed many, many, many people, and they're very interesting. So we would love for you to always check them out. And we do have the Spotlight that we're doing every week, right?
Yeah, we do have the Spotlight every week. That's on our Facebook page, and maybe we'll talk about that for a couple minutes in the show.
Okay. But today's kind of like a little off-the-cuff extemporaneous.
Extemporaneous, off the cuff.
Spell that for me, Peter.
Today, though,
Kathy's over here being very patient.
Today's a special day. Speaking
You're
of
not
Kathy,
on camera yet, Kat.
I've never been so quiet for so long in all my life.
So to get to it, though, today's a special day because, Wendi, when you're out of town and you give me the reins of the show, I like to bring in my own very special co-host, Kathy. So the audience is familiar with Kathy. We've done 2 shows together. And
Has
today,
it been 2? It seemed like 3.
Maybe it's 3.
Yeah.
But anyway, it's
one of the 2 or 3.
It's great to have Wendi here with Kathy together. I figured it would be awesome that you guys finally meet in person.
This is the first time, and we talk about it every time that we've done this, so it's exciting.
Without further ado, we are going to bring Kathy in. There you are, Kathy.
Yeah. Oh, here I am. Wow.
Wave to the camera.
Now you're on camera.
Oh,
yeah.
Is this
so
the
just
camera?
wave. That's your camera.
There you are, right there.
That's the Kathy cam.
You'll see me in 30 seconds.
Yeah, exactly. Right. I'm not seeing you yet. Now I'm seeing myself fix my hair, because I thought we were looking at you.
Right.
I take my headphones off. I'm fixing my hair.
Your hair looks great.
Look, babe. I'm watching.
Right. Yeah.
What's happening?
That's distracting.
It's
very distracting.
I
don't think I could do that.
But I want to be able to see what's happening.
No, you're smart. I like to just wing it, but you're paying attention. That's good. Smart.
So, Peter, can you give Kathy a formal introduction other than this is the person that takes my place when I'm gone?
Yeah, so, actually, she takes my place.
Yeah,
I take your place. She takes my place.
My offense to that.
Okay, got it.
He makes it very clear that I'm the sidekick when I come in, which is fantastic. I actually like being
Do
the
I make
sidekick.
it very clear?
Yeah, you do.
Okay, it's all going to come out.
Right, it's all coming out now.
But, I want to note that I was introduced as a very special guest, so I feel pressure.
You are very special, and
Thank you.
You are under the gun.
Thank you.
You are going to be totally under the gun. Watch
Well,
this. Watch. We have a surprise for you. That's why we didn't want to tell you what the show was going to be
Good
about.
thing I have 30 seconds to think about it. Thanks for giving
But
me
you know,
that.
it's nice
anyway.
because we'll probably get to know a little bit more about you too, Kathy, than
good.
we might get to know on a normal show that you're just hosting.
As long as we're not rated.
That you're just hosting. Did you hear what he
Yeah,
said? You're not paying
just
attention.
hosting,
Just
wow.
hosting a normal show that
I'm
you're
learning
just
more
hosting.
and more.
Right.
Okay, so
And I'm learning I
See,
really
my-
got to
you-
pick and choose my words. When I use words too big, it's bad. When I use words like just, it's bad.
yes,
Yeah,
this
and
is true.
extemporaneous.
Right.
And extemporaneous.
Right.
Well, that's just me. I'm blonde, and I've always kind of been not a very good vocabulariist.
That's interesting. I've always thought of you
I
as a
think you just
good.
made a word up, though, so maybe you wouldn't be so bad.
It's like oh, I can't think of it right now. I'll bring it up later.
I've always thought of you as a good wordsmith, Wendy. That's really interesting.
Really?
Yeah.
No, that's the thesaurus.
All sorts of
Thesaurus.
truths are coming
Interesting.
about not just me, but Wendy as well.
Yes.
We'll have to get started on Peter soon enough.
Peter
Oh yes.
and Kathy. What are we going to do in this show today? Because our guest that we were having, and we hope that he's feeling better.
Yeah, we'll just give a shout out to David Takaro Jr. was going to be our guest today. He is a motivational speaker, leukemia survivor. There's a book that was written about him that just came out recently called Bad to the Bone. And he was going to be our guest today, and he just wasn't feeling up to it, so he had to cancel at the last
So
moment.
we're sending him
Sending
nice,
him lots
beautiful
of positive healing
healing
energy,
energy.
and hope that he gets a speedy recovery and is feeling great.
Yeah. And we look forward to having him on the show soon.
Absolutely.
What I did today was because at the last minute, Kathy, thank you so much for being here at the very last minute because
Thank
David, he had to cancel yesterday, unfortunately. So this is going to be kind of fun because I brought with me this morning, I decided, well, what are we going to do on the show today? And what could be really kind of fun and effective? And so everyone knows that's been watching the show that I went to the Inventor's Corner at the International Housewares show. And,
Right.
I spent a lot of time there with the inventors and moderating, speaking, doing all of this stuff. So I am fortunate enough to be given some of these products.
How fun.
So I brought with me a little bag of goodies, and we're going because I'm actually going next Friday. I'm leaving for Minneapolis because I'm shooting a commercial for one of the products that I have in my little bag here.
Oh, wow. How exciting.
Well, it's not that exciting. It's a toilet product, but I surround myself with toilets.
No,
shit.
but Minnie,
I somehow knew we were going to talk about poop. That's
Right.
the only thing I knew I was
But
guaranteed
it's
to
gonna
talk
be
about today.
easy to talk about.
right.
Well, we're not going to talk about my product yet. Because
Not yet.
we want to
That's what you
save.
think.
We'll do that after the commercial. We run my actual commercial on this show.
Oh, good. Okay.
And that'll
Yeah.
be a good lead in to talking about your product.
Yeah. So can we start off by number one? I have no water and I'm going to go crazy. So maybe you guys can talk while I run out and I get myself a bottle
Okay,
of
that
water.
sounds good.
All right.
I'm just gonna take
let's
it to.
switch off and I'll be right back. Sorry.
I
All
would
right.
share mine with you.
No, you
don't want it. You
don't
don't
wanna
want to
share?
do that. You don't want to share.
You're all nasally.
Yeah, I'm nasally. Ugh.
So actually, yeah. So right now we're just gonna switch between Kathy and I because we actually don't have a Kathy Peter cam.
Peter, you don't have to tell everybody what you're doing all the time.
Yeah, just
Wendy was
do
just
it.
telling me I don't have to tell everyone what I'm doing all the time, but
Yeah.
I was kind of doing it more for your benefit, Kathy,
Okay.
than the audience's benefit.
I'm just winging it, so I say just do it.
And we are just doing it. What I'm going to show right now, Kathy, actually, since we're talking about you, is here's a picture of Kathy's latest headshot, which is
Oh,
incredible.
I have no idea what is showing right now, so
It is your latest headshot that we
Okay.
have, and it's
I have
incredible.
a few, but thank you. Okay.
And now we got Wendy back in the studio.
So that was easy.
We didn't talk about much.
That
Yeah.
was easy. I wish I had that little button
I
from,
know,
from
right?
Staples. That was easy.
Yep.
Okay, here we go. We didn't talk about much. Okay, so here goes, guys. We're going to start with, sorry, it just got really hot. It's probably my age.
Well, no, you just ran out of the room.
All right, so Peter, you need to have the camera on me.
It's right on you, Wendy.
Okay, so here was one of my favorite products. I know that this is going to look like a flat Frisbee, but it's not. Okay, so what this is, are you on me?
I'm right on
Okay,
you.
so here we go. This is called the Micro. I had to take this off because I really like this packaging and I wanted to use it as an example for what I want for my Easy Go
Oh
Pro.
my God.
Okay, so this is called the Micro Easy Grab, and this is made of silicone. So you put it inside your microwave, and when now it comes in 3 different sizes. This one, unfortunately, is too big for my little weenie microwave. But so it doesn't get hot, so you can pull the food out and look.
Okay.
Right? You grab it, and the bowl or whatever is already on it. You can take it over to the table and put it down, use it as a placemat. I think it's genius. You can take it out, you can clean it, you can wash it off.
Now, you can't use it in the oven, obviously, a regular.
Okay, so that's a really stupid question.
Yeah, no, it's not. It's not, because I burn myself all the time. I didn't used to. I'm telling you, the camera's not on me, but I have.
It
I
is.
don't think. Oh, is it? I have burn.
There's 3
I have
cameras, by the way,
So
honey.
many burn marks on me, and this is a new thing. Talk about age. I burn myself in the oven, but I burn myself when I take things out of the microwave too. I don't know what it is. It's impatience.
Have you talked to someone about that problem?
No, not yet. I'm talking to you about it right now, and potentially this Inventor.
Do you have a big microwave?
It's a good size. It's
Is
not.
it a
It's not
14
huge.
inch? That's 14
I think
inches.
this would fit. This would just fit. It might be a little big. It could be smushed in there.
No, it can't. It can't
Really?
because do you have a turntable?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, then it won't turn.
Okay. It might just fit. I'm not sure.
Well,
I don't have a tiny microwave, but I don't have a giant one.
Well, that's for a giant one.
Oh, okay. So
It would
Yeah.
definitely fit in my
Do you wanna
microwave.
feel
My
it?
yeah, well
microwave
then
is
you
that
could
size.
you could probably have it then, Peter. But see how cool this is. So it's called microwave. Peter doesn't want to touch it. His hands are full.
The other great benefit of that, Wendy, is that in my home it's kind of like a bunch of guys and no one likes to clean, and looks
Just
really
keep
cool.
the camera on 3 cam.
What
Can-
looks really
can you
cool?
just do that
Yeah,
for
what
me,
looks
okay?
really cool about that, Wendy, is that it's easy to clean. Like no one wants to go in the microwave and clean the glass rotating plate, because it's heavy to take out, and that would be so easy to clean.
I always wondered why my inside of my microwave is so disgusting. It's because nobody wants to clean it.
That's really
Yeah.
gross.
Now I finally know. Anyway, this is called the Micro Easy Grab 8-in-1 Simple Solutions to grab heated food straight out of the microwave.
How much?
Okay. Oh, don't ask me those questions. I don't know because I didn't buy it. But you can see it at, oh, look, the package design is here on the back. Good. I love this packaging that they did. I love it because that's a circular item. And when you're bringing a product to market, you always have to understand that packaging is everything. So you have to think about that in advance. So this would hang like at a Bed Bath & Beyond. This goes, it goes like this. Watch. I love the way they did this. Goes like this.
Wow.
Okay.
You can see and feel
So
the
you can
product.
see and feel the product. Plus, it can hang, right?
Yeah.
And it's circular. So it's a real job to come up with great packaging for a product like this. So that's really cool.
Now, what about finding shelf space for that? Do you think
Yeah.
We
that's
don't
an
have
issue at the
shelf
stores?
space. There's no shelf space.
You just keep
No,
it
but
in
even
the microwave?
even for hooks.
It's on a hanger.
Oh.
No, I'm saying in the store.
No, they would have it probably on a strip clip or something that's hanging. Like in Bed Bath & Beyond, they have them, one after the other, boom, 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 like that. So I don't think that would be a problem.
What would you,
It's a
if
little
you were,
oversized, but
if you were marketing that product, Wendy? What would you say for a price point on that?
it doesn't matter. It all has to do with the cost of goods and what the store would. I don't want to talk about price points, but I would say, I don't know, what would you pay for it?
$9.99.
Okay, there you go. That's your price point.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
That's generous.
Yeah, it all depends on for price points, Peter. It depends on what's your cost of goods. You have to factor all of that in.
Okay.
And then, because if she's paying $12 to have that made, she can't afford to sell it to
Right.
a retailer she has to have a markup there, right?
Sure.
So there's different markups that are involved, right? And then the retailer has to want to move the product at a certain price point also. So there's a lot of things to consider in the consumer packaged goods as far as price points. How
Wow,
you come
that's
up, how you come
fascinating.
up with price points, because they're not pulled out of your ass, so to speak.
So it's not just a guy sitting there like, I'd pay $10.
Exactly,
Okay.
like you,
Right.
what would you like me
Right.
asking? What would you
Right.
pay for it? But that gives an indication of what a consumer will accept,
Yeah, totally.
right? So that's very important, also.
Yeah.
Okay, so here's my next product. Okay, this wasn't at the Inventor's Corner. I met with Blair Taylor. Blair, baby, I'm going to tell
Hello,
you to watch
Blair.
this. This is Trey's product. Trey is a famous a well-known hairstylist here in LA, and actually Helena Troy licensed this product from him. It's out. You can buy it at probeautytools.com. It's called the Bango. Bango. Okay, now I'm a bang freak. Bangs freak.
Yeah.
Not bang freak.
No. Well, maybe a
Right.
little of both.
Where's the conversation going?
My other days, I was
Sometimes
a
one comes before
bang
the other,
freak.
I had bangs once.
I've had bangs since Dorothy Hamill days.
Oh, really?
Wow.
Because
Wow.
I've had wrinkles on my forehead since
Me
then.
too. I loved having my bangs.
Yeah.
I consider, you know what? Actually, if I had bango, I could already see it was. I might have kept my bangs. There was so much upkeep,
There's
and
so
it
much
made
upkeep.
me nervous of doing it myself.
And people are always
Yeah.
screwing up your bangs.
Yeah.
I have fired more hairstylists because of screwing up my bangs.
Really?
Oh, absolutely. I'm like at Joseph Martin's in Beverly Hills. They won't let me in the door. I've gone through 5 of their
Wow.
people
Yeah.
because they did a great job, and then all of a sudden they screwed them up.
Yeah.
And that was
How
it.
do you screw up bang? Well, no, I get
Well,
it.
you
You're
see-
much more bang
You see
savvy
how
than
my
I
bangs
am.
are like this?
Yeah,
Right?
right.
That's
There's a
real,
name for
There's
that.
a real art for that,
Yeah.
right? As opposed to this or
Yeah.
being longer in the middle and shorter over
But
here.
there are styles. There are bang styles. So
yeah,
you have
and
to
then
be
there's
very-
the Wendi bangs.
Yeah, right. Yeah, you have to keep with your same person to
Thank
do
you.
that. Yeah.
Okay. This is Bango. And this is like this thing that you put on. It clips on. It clips on your bangs, right?
Yeah.
And it clips on there. And you're supposed to be able to cut your own bangs with it. And different styles, and all different styles. So you get a scissors and you get a DVD. And here's Trey. Hi, Trey. Ticky, ticky, tickle, tickle, tickle.
There he is.
So there you
Trey's
can check
getting
that out.
banged and he doesn't even know it. Wow. Have you used this? Have you tried it?
I'm a little bit of a scaredy cat when it comes to cutting my own bangs too.
I would be scared,
even
too.
with the bango.
Even with the bango.
But you have to try it.
I don't have to do anything.
You do. You do. You have to try it. And then let me know how it goes.
Yeah, I don't think that'll happen.
Really?
You know, just because I like to bring and help people bring products to market doesn't mean I have to use them.
Right. But your same fear needs to be integrated into the marketing because
Well,
a lot of people
I'm
are
not
going to have that same
Sure.
fear.
If I was going to do their marketing campaign for them, I would absolutely address the challenges before I address the features and benefits of a product. Absolutely. So the challenges are the thing that I only care about when I'm talking to a client. I don't really care about their features and benefits.
But if I had bangs, I would totally try this.
Is
Well,
bango available
you know
right
what?
now?
A bank, sure, you can go to, it's on the back, on the bottom. Kathy, would you recite that for me, please?
www.probeautytools.com/bango.
Nice.
BANGO.
And you know, after this show today, I'm off to Burbank because I'm meeting with Playboy and talking about Bango.
Yeah,
I
bango.
love how she just slipped that one in.
I had to slip it in because
Playboy
I
and
have
Bango in the same
It's
sentence.
actually Playboy TV, and I've had to watch their content. And oddly enough, you know, Playboy TV does have some really kind of funny, interesting content
Okay.
that most people don't know about. And that's why I'm meeting with them. They've called me because they want me to help bring more awareness to their Playboy TV channel. But I've had to watch now quite a bit of it.
Interesting.
Wendy was forced to watch
Right.
Playboy TV.
It's going to be interesting
Paid.
to have to go through tons and tons of footage with my editor.
Who is a man?
Your editor is a man.
Is a
indeed.
man, and we've worked together for
Excellent.
9 years, and you know we have a close relationship, but I don't know if it's going to be that close, or it just might get closer.
That's
Bring
going to be very
plastic sheets.
interesting.
It just might get closer.
Just make sure to bring a
Did
bango.
you hear that, Marino? Marino, did you hear what I just said? Anyway, you would think my husband and I would be sitting around watching the content, but no. We have a joke here about my husband. He doesn't watch my show. He doesn't listen to my show. He doesn't do nothing. So anyway, here we go. This is the next one.
Moving on.
Moving on. Peter,
On that note.
this is the drain wig.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
This is fascinating.
What the heck is a drain
What
wig?
the fudge is a drain wig? Okay.
You put it on your head?
Watch this, guys. You know how you get hair stuck in the drain?
Yeah.
Well, hair goes down the drain and then it clogs your plumbing.
Like in a bathtub?
Yeah.
Sure, like in a bathtub.
I had that issue this morning.
So actually, so did I. I have that issue a lot, and obviously, this is still in the bag that I brought home from Chicago, and I haven't put it in my drain.
It's so pretty for
So
now. It
these-
will never be that pretty again.
These two girls were really amazing. They're great. They were young girls. They do sell this on QVC. You can actually get it on I believe, on QVC also. But here, if you can see it, it goes into, you put it into your drain, right? And you slip it just down through your drain.
Obviously, you have to do this before it gets clogged, right?
Sure. So, and then you put it through. So then this goes down your drain, and you see these little rubbery things on
Yeah.
here. So this, when the hair, and then this sits on top of the drain. On the outside of the drain.
Yeah.
All right. So you don't have to remove your drain to do this. You just drop this down and through into the drain. So now this is inside of your drain, and this is the innovation of people out there. It's just beautifully amazing.
And because of the flower
shape. And that's why I
shape,
thought this show would be great to do this.
so the water still goes through because of the flower shape.
Sure. This is just kind of sitting on top of your drain.
Okay.
Which is either up or down.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
I'm just giving people a visual, right?
Because sometimes the drain's just an open hole.
If you're
too,
taking
right?
a bath, then the drain goes down, and that goes down with it. If you're not plugging in the water, then this is up. It stays up on top of.
I know it always stays just on top of your drain.
If well, some people have an open drain. Some people have that little doohickey that you're talking about, Kathy.
Right.
So
Yeah.
I imagine in that case it would sit on top of the doohickey.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Well, this is for your typical drain that it has got the grate on top of it, right? And then you.
Do I have an
this goes
atypical drain?
Yeah, you got a
down
weird
this-
drain, Kathy.
Oh,
That's like a sink drain.
What does atypical mean? No, sorry.
no. It's extemporaneous. Don't worry about it, Wendy.
And, of course, one of the most confused words is penultimate. A lot of people think like it's the big final thing, like the penultimate match is the Super Bowl.
I've never heard that word, Peter. I've never heard penultimate.
Like you are getting you're raising the bar now.
Right,
Oh
but,
my
Peter.
God.
but penultimate is actually...
Fire that guy.
Yeah,
you
fire
are
him.
out of here. You know what this sign means, right? No, that's safe.
That's safe. Yeah. I want to be safe.
What's out for baseball? Peter
I'm outta
loves
here.
baseball. And it's like,
Just give him the
I'm outta
thumbs up.
here.
here.
Even though it's only my second strike, I'm still out of here. That's 3 strikes. I'm
Anyway,
out.
so what happens is the hair gets stuck in the drain wig. You pull it out after a couple of months, and all the hair is wrapped around here, so
Ugh.
it doesn't go into your piping system.
Yeah.
Right? So all that hair that you really don't see get trapped on top of the drain.
Yeah.
Because this gal has 5 daughters. Or 5 sisters.
That'll do it.
Something like that. Okay, so that's the drain wig.
Yeah.
Drain wig.
It's actually amazing. It really grosses me out, but it's amazing. I mean, I'm fascinated by what comes out of those drains when you have long hair. And I don't even have long hair anymore, but my neighbor has really thick long hair, and our units are attached, so we're constantly having plumbing problems. Just today, because of her
Interesting.
hair. Yeah.
So,
Get her one of those.
yeah, I was just, here, you want this one?
Yeah,
I have
actually,
two- I
that would
have
be
two, I
amazing.
think.
And those are available now, too, you said.
Look at it now, people, because it will never.
They're on
ever look this
QVC.
amazing.
Yeah, they're on QVC, and after the houseware show, there are probably going to be a lot of places. Do we want to stop for a commercial break or something?
Yeah, actually, that's good timing because we are at that time where we
Yeah.
can
So
watch.
here. This is what I love about Peter. So Kathy, let me tell you what I love about Peter. Now that we're on video for some reason, he has to explain every single thing we do.
That's fascinating.
Now, if everybody wants to know, Peter is blushing right now.
I'm on camera so they can see that I'm not
right
blushing.
now, you're explaining what he's doing.
Right.
Yes,
See, it's
Peter's
catching.
That's what I'm doing. I said he's sitting there with headphones on, and now we're about to go to commercial. What commercial are we going to go to, or can we just surprise everybody?
Yeah, I'll just keep quiet and
No, you don't
Run
have
the
to keep
commercial.
quiet, but it cracks me
It's
up
a
how you do that.
psychological phenomena.
Yeah. So, all right, I'm ready for the commercial now.
here it comes. The commercial is on its way.
And you're going to turn our audio down?
In an average lifetime, 1,500,000 minutes are spent on the toilet.
People spend a lot of time on the toilet because they're not going very easy.
So what's the problem?
When you sit on a toilet, you're at a 90-degree angle.
Nature didn't want us to do it that way.
This causes pushing, straining, hemorrhoids, constipation.
That's crazy.
Everybody goes.
It's what we all do. We're human beings.
We want to create a product that is great for humanity.
Making it easy for people to improve their lives.
That's all we care about.
Well, go time just got easier. Introducing Easy Go Pro, the only way to go.
Human bodies are made by nature, and there is a position that is more natural than sitting on a toilet with a 90-degree angle of your legs.
Anatomically, we were designed to eliminate at a 35-degree angle.
What EasyGo Pro does is it elevates your feet.
To put your hips in the proper position for easier elimination.
You just sit, lift, and go in a natural position.
The benefits list is this long from a pure health perspective.
A healthy colon is encouraged by doctors for all ages.
The key to vitality, it's the key to longevity, it's the key to your health.
That is really the essence.
Easy Go Pro is simple, safe, and it works. Sturdy but lightweight, it's perfect for the entire family. When not in use, it slides easily out of the way.
Is like the perfect height for a 2-year-old to rest his feet on.
If you make that little change, you will realize immediately the benefits.
And that's the reason that we created it.
At EasyGoPro.com, we guarantee it will work for everyone. Be a healthy goer. Order now at EasyGoPro.com. Try it for 70 days. If you don't absolutely feel better, just send it back for a full product refund. Go time just got healthier at EasyGoPro.com. In an average lifetime, 1,500,000 minutes are spent on the toilet.
People spend a lot of time on the toilet because they're not going very easy.
So what's the problem?
When you sit on a toilet, you're at a 90-degree angle.
Nature didn't want us to do it that way.
This causes pushing, straining, hemorrhoids, constipation.
That's crazy.
Everybody goes.
It's what we all do. We're human beings.
We want to create a product that is great for humanity.
Making it easy for people to improve their lives.
That's all we care about.
Well, go time just got easier. Introducing Easy Go Pro, the only way to go.
Human bodies are made by nature, and there is a position that is more natural than sitting on a toilet with a 90-degree angle of your legs.
Anatomically, we were designed to eliminate out of 30.
Hey, everybody. I know that we're having technical difficulties here at the C-Spot with Wendi and Peter, and it's all Kathy's fault.
I have a tendency to mess electronics up, and everybody knows
I'm not
it.
even sure that you can even hear us. We're running the commercials running twice. That's because we told Peter not to say exactly what was going on. Now I have to explain what's happening. That's kind of funny. You know what, Peter? I'm going to go and I'm going to get Tony because...
Actually, he's working on it right now.
Okay.
So right now we're just on the C-Spot logo, and now it's the Direct Avenue logo, but we're on air live. You just can't have visual right now. And Tony is working on it in the office right now.
Okay, so we've just lost visual. Okay,
Yes.
so we're used to that. So you just saw did they get to see the commercial?
They saw the Easy Go Pro commercial, and then they saw about 30 seconds of it again.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you want me to?
And so now,
we can't talk about it because
we could talk about it, but we have the Easy Go Pro in the studio with us here. And once we get visual, and I'll confirm the visual, we'll show you the actual product in Wendy's hand. But until then, we did have a couple questions about the Easy Go Pro.
And I didn't get to see the commercial. So speaking of not talking about everything, maybe you could just give me a lowdown.
Yes. So the Easy Go Pro is a product that Wendi invented.
Well, I didn't invent it. So it's a footstool, as you can see here. It's a footstool that you actually put around your toilet, and you elevate your feet on it in order to put you in the correct anatomical position, which is a 35-degree angle, in order to eliminate easier, because that is anatomically our colons were designed. There's the pectoralis muscle that actually hooks your colon, so when you're standing up, that's what creates your continence.
Right.
Okay, so
Hopefully.
Well, it does,
yes.
or else you would poo
as
you were walking down the street.
Well, some people do, but that doesn't happen.
Like my editor's little boy.
Life.
No, okay. But honestly, it's just I say I didn't invent it because an invention is something that is just invented, doesn't exist, right? I basically we designed something that we just designed a different type of. A stool for the toilet that it tucks underneath the toilet so that it's beautifully designed. It was designed by a German ergonomic designer, a friend of ours, Henry Johns, and that's all in the commercial. You can go to EasyGoPro.com.
I will,
and you can see the product, and you can even purchase the product there.
I did quickly. I did, and I'm actually familiar with this type of product.
You're back on camera, Wendi.
Okay, great. Thanks, Peter. Yeah. Oh,
see, I told you we were going to talk about poop. So I am familiar with it because of colon hydrotherapy. So anyone who's had colon hydrotherapy probably has experienced this type of product.
Elevating your feet.
Yeah.
Because there's not very many products on the market that do this, but there are a few. And most of them are monsters and really, really horrible looking.
Right.
Really horrible looking because they're more about trying to get you to get into the squat position while you're on the toilet. And that's a little uncomfortable. When in the reality is really all you need to do is elevate your feet.
Right.
And so our Easy Go Pro is right here, if you want to see it.
I do.
And it's beautifully designed, right? And it fits snugly like you could see on the commercial. It just fits underneath any toilet, every toilet. It's 7.5 inches high. So it's like the perfect height because My product designer, Henry Johns, is an ergonomic, well-known worldwide ergonomic product designer.
And he's in the commercial too?
He's in the commercial, yes. We've designed that to not only be aesthetically beautiful in your bathroom, right, but also do everything it needs to do and have a great price point too, because the price point actually right now until May 1st is $19.99.
Wow.
At easygopro.com, but then it will go up to $24.99.
That's a really great price point, and it is. It sounds funny, but I think it's important that it's nice looking. It's really simple. It blends in, and it just is.
Exactly.
It's pretty.
It's aesthetically beautiful, right? And it's not about being. The others are really big, and they go on your toilet. They are obtrusive. They actually are clinical looking. You know, they look really clinical looking, and then they're so big. It's like you don't want anybody going in your bathroom. Plus, they don't fit in a lot of people's bathrooms or toilet alcoves, right?
Yeah.
They're okay. So this one's 17.5 inches from this point to this point.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
the others on the markets are like 25, 26.
Well, I think what's important about that, and if I may,
and obviously it's lightweight.
If I may jump in on this, is just off the cuff, as long as we're being off the cuff. I think that's
is that being extemporaneous?
Yeah.
Okay. Yes, extemporaneous.
Like
and we're all on camera now, all three of us. It's a 3-shot.
Now that we're
and it
all
will just be this way the rest of the show.
Good.
I just want to say once again that we're talking about poop. I don't know why that's
we're
really
not.
important to me.
We are talking about elimination.
Right. Okay.
Right.
All right. Or as my mother would say, defecation. So.
Or taking a shit.
Right. She explicitly told me not to say that.
Who, me?
So no, my mother.
Oh, okay.
Hi, Mom. I'm sure she's listening. My mom loves to listen to your show. This is what I personally think is important about this, because this is in the marketing respect, because when I first experienced it, I thought that's amazing. Everybody should have one. We should have this, but how do you market something that doesn't seem like a need, because people have been pooping without it for so many years, incorrectly perhaps. Not most efficiently, but how in the marketing isn't that the most important thing?
Didn't see the commercial, did she?
Yeah,
you didn't look at the commercial.
Well,
so we have a national television commercial.
I could have made that commercial.
Right.
Well, no, you couldn't have. I'm in that
surprised.
commercial. Yeah, there you go.
Oh, okay. And I don't have bangs.
It's all right. No, the commercial is actually done. So it's me talking about it, and then Henner is talking about the design, and we do it so because of standards and practices, you can't really talk too much about the colon and pooping and all of that. So we had to come up with a fun way of explaining to people that anatomically we were designed to eliminate at a 35-degree angle, right? But the toilet. Oh, proceed to the root. What?
Yes.
Tell me to get the hell out of
Who the heck is that?
Just stop explaining everything, Wendy.
3 strikes.
Proceed to the root.
You're actually asking me. So how do you do it? You come up with a fun spin on making people understand that this isn't something just because we have a toilet or just because you're used to doing something the way you're doing it doesn't mean that it's the correct way, right? So yeah, what you're really asking me is how do we change the habits of the consumer? How do we get the consumer to completely change something that they do at least once a day, if not 2-3 times a day, and understand that you got to change because there's a whole lot of constipation out there. There's a whole lot of IBS out there. There's a whole hell of a lot of hemorrhoids out there. And when you really look at the anatomy and you understand the reasoning between a 90-degree angle and a 35-degree angle and why that's so important, if you're educating at the same time as you're entertaining people will get it. Because there's one thing, I've worked on a lot of poop products. It's crazy, right? But there's one thing in that's great is that everybody has a toilet, if not 2 or 3. Okay, every place you go, anywhere in the world, there's going to be toilets. Sometimes ones you don't want to use, but it doesn't matter from a marketing perspective. It's ubiquitous, right? Everybody does it.
She doesn't know big words. Ubiquitous.
Yeah, ubiquitous.
That's the only one I know, but I don't know how to spell it.
Okay.
Anyway, so ubiquity is actually very important when it comes to marketing a product. You don't want things to be niche. You want it to be ubiquitous. And for everybody to use it. And that's kind of what the commercial is about. The commercial is about, this is something for everybody. It will improve everybody's lives. You will see benefits from it. And just because you're doing it the way that you're doing it now, you have no idea if you're going to go easier and better until you use it. Right. So you have to kind of, and there's 70-day money back guarantee. So spark an interest. Just try it,
Try it.
You never know until you try it.
But that's why I think it's important. I'm sorry to interrupt. That's why I think it's important, just to complete that thought, that it integrates so well into your environment already, instead of being large and seeming clinical and seeming
embarrassing a little bit
out of the ordinary. It just sort of, you don't really see it's there, and you can use it, and
it actually makes your toilet look pretty cool when you put it around your toilet. It does.
And you can see that in the commercial. It looks really cool.
Yeah.
And so people can get it right now, right, Wendi?
They can order it right now. Yeah, we're going to have inventory available shortly. So yes, we are taking orders at easygopro.com for sure.
Great.
And up until April 30th, there's 30 days or 31 days. But anyway, up until the end of April, which is just around the corner, it's $19.99, and then the price does go to $24.99 because we will be putting the commercial on television, which is not on TV yet. We'll be putting it on television, and we'll be really driving a lot of the awareness.
Right. That'll be exciting.
Not for nothing, but that's a good Mother's Day gift.
Oh, right. Right. And Mother's Day is in May, right?
Yes.
Well, most people will probably look at it and go, what the hell did you get me? A footstool?
Right,
a vacuum or whatever. It's like, don't ever get your wife or your girlfriend something that plugs in unless it's a really great vibrator, or a toilet footstool for their birthday anniversary. Right. I'll even be the first one to say that.
Are there vibrators that plug in still?
Still.
You know what? That is funny. Obviously, that's the kind I have. Sorry, you brought it up, kind of. I brought it up, but you had commented on it. I had to answer. And Kathy has no idea.
Yeah. It's just out of the realm of my experience.
I think that's funny. Okay, so here's the toilet product, Peter. Oh, wait, did you have any other questions about EasyGo Pro?
No, I think that people know how to order it, easygopro.com, and we can, right now, why don't we just give a shout out to our sponsor, and then we can mention another couple of products.
Yeah, Direct Avenue. You know what? Direct Avenue, we're not going to run the commercial, right? We have a commercial, and it's really a great commercial, but it has the same music as EasyGo Pro in it because that's the music I had, and I put it in my commercial I did for my sponsor.
Oh, funny.
But anyway, I'm just going to talk about Direct Avenue.
Yeah, how about that?
So Direct Avenue is our sponsors, and we are very grateful to them because we wouldn't be able to be here without them.
Absolutely.
And agency for branding and direct response for short form. They're located in Carlsbad, California, or Oceanside. No, Carlsbad. And Scott Kowalczyk is the CEO over there. I've been using, because my core business is called C-Spot Run Productions and C-Spot Run Direct, and I am a marketing expert that I also write, produce, and create all of the creative. So when I have clients, I have to have a media buying agency that works with my clients in order to put their commercials on television. And so Direct Avenue is my media buying agency of record, and that's who I like to recommend to all of my clients because they are exceptional at what they do. They're honest. They have incredible integrity. So if you're thinking about bringing a product to market using direct response or using some type of hybrid of direct response, and you need a media planning and buying agency that'll take care of you, that will be responsive when you call, that doesn't really care how much money you're spending on your media, because a lot of times that's the attention that you're going to get. It's all kind of quantified with how much money you're spending. They just treat everybody, whether you're spending a dime, spending $1 million, they're going to treat you exactly the same, and which is what I really love about Direct Avenue. It's directavenue.com, by the way.
All right.
Right. And they have a special offer. And that special offer is if you go online, you contact them. You could even call Scott Kowalczyk. You know, Scott and I were talking and we're saying, and that's kind of weird on radio to say you could call the CEO. But you know what? You can. You can call the CEO, Scott Kowalczyk. He will talk to you. Of course, he'll talk to you. He might hang up on you. No kidding. Kidding.
What's the special they're offering?
The special is that you get a free campaign analysis, and I want to make sure that I get this right. And so they're going to tell you if the campaign is feasible, number one, which is really dynamic, benchmarks needed to make the campaign successful, which is extremely important. We'll define what a success can be, because a lot of times people don't even understand what a success really is, how to determine if it's a success or not. Provides opportunities to review multiple offers and the revenue generated at the time of sale and the future. So they run these incredible reports for you, right? Projected costs. A lot of people think for some reason that, I got to have $5 million for my media, $50,000 for my media or whatever. But we always say that we like to grow the budget, not defend the budget.
Interesting.
Okay. And they will have to create a great media campaign and plan for your success. This is before you pay them one penny.
Wow.
One penny.
That's unbelievable.
Okay. And it's pretty rare that, media companies are honest. Hate to say it, but it's true. I proved that just the other day in a meeting, and it's quite interesting. So be careful out there and call Direct Avenue or go to directavenue.com and tell them C-Spot sent you.
Sounds great. And, we will have Scott Kowalczyk back on the show here within the next few weeks.
That's great.
That'll be excellent. So do you have a couple more products you could show us, Wendi?
Oh, I do.
Fabulous.
I do. Okay, so this guy was there, but he's the booby bottle. I think booby bottle. Watch what this does. Oh. He wasn't in the Inventors.
Bingo boobies. What's the show about? Come on.
He actually wasn't in the Inventors Corner. He was just there, and I think he was on Shark Tank, or Booby Bottle was actually in the Inventors Corner a few years ago. But anyway, this I can't do it now because I don't have the top, but it folds up. And you can see it'll fold up. You put the top on it. I don't know how it works. Anyway, you can fill it up, and then you can put boiling hot water in here also, which is kind of awesome, right?
Wait, why is it called booby?
Yeah, is it a baby bottle or?
I don't know. Ask the guy that invented it. Here.
There's you automatically think BOOBY?
Right.
No,
totally.
I thought it was going to be like a nursing kind of.
So actually,
since we only have 5 minutes, you want me to run through these things?
Okay, yeah, go ahead. Okay. So that was the booby bottle.
That's the booby bottle. This is the carry clip. I really like this carry clip. I see a lot of these in my years of working with inventors. Not working with them, but helping them. This is the first one I've ever seen. No, I actually need this thing. This. Hold on. Oh, I didn't bring it. Oh, this one invention I love.
There's an invention she loves that she didn't bring. She's looking through her bag right now.
Yeah, there's the top to the booby bottle. If you squish it down, I think take the air out and it squishes down, right? Anyway, this is a carry. So if you can see real close, I'll put this up. It's so you can carry your grocery bags or any kind of bags, but it goes on your shoulder, right?
Oh, wow.
And you can open it up. It opens up. I should have practiced. I really should have practiced all this stuff. Anyway, it opens up and you put the bag through here. It's called the carry clip. And it goes like this so that you can be hands-free and carry even suitcase like duffel bags and things like that. It's amazing. It's kind of like the ladies that carry the buckets on either side. It's kind of based on that.
Does it carry multiple
distribution
bags?
Of weight? Well, it carries however many you could fit on there. So you can look at that.
That is quite unbelievable. And of course, that's a product that would benefit greatly from a commercial or something.
And Carry Clip, what's the website for Carry Clip?
You want me to look that up? Because I have no idea.
Well, maybe it's on the I know, but maybe it's on the packaging that you have in your hands.
Yeah, if I could see.
Okay.
Oh, yes, it is. Clickandcarry.com. So that's CLICK.
Clickandcarry.com. This was really great. These guys were from Spain. This rocks.
What is that?
The engineering of this is amazing. The packaging sucks. But it's a doorstop. But it's not only a doorstop, it's a window stop. It's a foot stop. It's an everything stop for anything that can open or shut. That, you know how when you're in a hotel and they have those things or those wedges, the wedges that you put underneath the door? This is just a really freaking cool one made out of silicone rubber.
Wow.
And this is called Blocky Star. But like I said, they're from Spain, so maybe they thought that was a good name. Right. But it's Blocky, BLOCKY, star.com. Unbelievable product. You should go to Blocky Star and see what this is, because even if you have... Oh, you did it.
I did it.
You did it. Kathy did it. She undid the.
Oh, she got it open.
Hold it up a little. Yeah, there you go.
So it's just a matter of rotation. You just move it.
Oh,
that's really
it.
easy. That's so simple.
And it has a cushion on it, so it cushions your shoulder.
Super easy, but it probably has to be pretty firm, so when you get it in there, it doesn't slip out. Yeah.
So this is Blocky Star. This was very, very cool product. This is the one I'm going to Minnesota to shoot this commercial.
Oh, exciting!
And it's kind of he's excited about it.
Minnesota. Come on.
This is interesting. I know it's going to seem weird, right? Okay, so it's for your toilet.
A toilet product.
Okay, so there's four. This is fourth generation plumber, and John, who is just the cutest guy in the world. It's the real reason I'm going to Minnesota. But anyway, it's just these two little plastic things. I don't know if you can see it, but what happens is on your toilet, on the back of your toilet, everybody will go home, look at your toilet. You have a space between the wall and the toilet. Okay. Now, over time, you know how the back of your toilet kind of will move? It moves a little bit. It's not secure. The back of a toilet is not secure.
I'm not super aware of that move.
When you go home, everybody look at your toilet. There's a space between the back of your toilet and the wall. What happens over time is the gasket underneath where the toilet, I know because I had to put a toilet together recently for the shoot for Easy Go Pro, right? And the back of a toilet is always very wobbly because it depends on, it relies
exactly
on the
what
wall.
You're talking about,
right.
Sure.
Right. So moves. So what'll happen is over time is this little hairline cracks start to happen because people lean back on it, people wash it, people scrub it, and it's porcelain, right? And these little hairline cracks happen and they flood the crap out of people's houses. Like you'll come home and you won't even realize that you have this very slow leak, and that leak will have come down and destroyed everything in a matter of hours.
Yikes.
Okay. So this is a simple product, fourth generation plumber, Secure Tank. Right? It's secureatank.com, just the way it sounds. And you just take these little pieces of plastic, you cut them to fit, you insert them so that your toilet tank can't wobble anymore. And it seems like a really simple, silly product until you understand the problem. And why doing the commercial is so important is because we can visually show a massive problem.
Yeah.
So it's going to be really, really kind of fun because he is fourth generation plumber and he's got
that's
all
great.
This stuff set up for us to shoot when we get there. So
that's
sometimes
great.
the simplest things are the most effective, really. Things that they go, oh, why didn't I think of that?
Well, yeah, and and it's such a simple little product, but he says that it was spawned from his years and his family's years as plumbers, and they see what happens to people's homes. Just from things that you don't, because you visually don't ever think about what can happen if my toilet leaks.
And that doesn't seem like a very expensive product either to prevent something like that from happening.
It's only like $9 or something. You get
can't
like
wait
$6.
to see the commercial when you're done with it. And on that, we got to wrap things up. Kathy, I'm so glad you can make it today. It kind of went right by, and we didn't talk a lot about you, Kathy, but
we talked about toilet products.
You are moving and shaking.
And that's so much more interesting.
No, let's talk about Kathy for 1 minute. We'll go 2 minutes over.
Okay.
All right.
So yeah, Kathy, fill us in.
Come on. Tell us about you're going on some callbacks. You're an actress. Tell us. You didn't even say anything about Kathy at all when you introduced her.
You didn't say anything about me.
Well, let's instead of wasting time.
Right, talking about not talking about you.
What can you possibly want to know?
Who are you?
In 1 minute.
Who are you in 1 minute?
I'm from Chicago.
We don't care.
Yeah, but this is a big part of me, Wendi.
Okay.
And I have an amazing family, and I'm an actress, and and people
and
ask me all the time.
And if people really want to know more about you, how do they look you up on a website?
Very outdated website because my former web designer up and left for France.
We don't care about that either.
So we can go to KathyChristophersen.com. You can go to my Facebook page. You can go to my Twitter.
Thank you.
I'm most updated
Where
on
is
Facebook.
your Twitter?
Her Twitter's actually been on screen for half the show.
Yeah,
so.
right.
Oh, it has?
And I still don't really get Twitter. I need a lot of Wendi Cooper's marketing
You need
tactics.
to just use it. That's all.
But, I'm always doing something. Television, film, commercials.
What have you done lately, and where can we see you? Anything coming up?
I do have just commercial stuff coming up, really. And I did a really fun commercial for Tele2 for the Swedes, which I had never worked with the Swedes, but it's with Lawrence Fishburne, so you probably know Lawrence from film.
Sure.
And that's coming up. I just had a GIF spot running during the Olympics, which
that's
is
cool.
really neat. And There's always something. I don't have a lot of TV and film stuff coming up this year in particular. Because
What's your
I took
website?
A little hiatus. It's KathyChristophersen.com. But I'm really most updated on Facebook.
What's your Facebook?
It's
Facebook.com/Kathy Christophersen.
Yeah, I hope so. Yeah.
Okay, but if people want to go there, well, do they have to friend you first, right?
Not necessarily.
Or do you have a fan page?
I have a fan page,
okay.
And so that's the best place to go. And
they can follow you there.
I stay equally updated on both, but the fan page really cuts to the chase.
Good.
Yeah. Incredible.
That's what I was getting
at.
I wanted you to get all your information out there so everybody can know.
That's all of it. That's all the information.
So great. Kathy, thank you so much for coming and being with us here today.
Thank you so much for having me. I'm always
so glad
really
you and Wendi
flattered
finally got to
thrilled.
meet.
Yeah, you're welcome back anytime. We have a ton of seats here, so you're welcome back
and
anytime.
And if you bring products every time, that's like
I do not.
I do not.
We don't. That was just today. And next week, we will be welcoming the gang from the former Raymond Entertainment, now called Brand New Media.
Oh, the gang is coming?
Pat Colley, Nicole Smith, and Patrick Raymond.
Oh, that's cool because that's going to be interesting.
Yeah, so that's next
I like
week's
those guys.
The C Spot going to market with Wendi and Peter next Thursday, 12 p.m.
And that's called Brand New Media is coming. So Brand New Media is coming. BrandNewMedia.com, right?
Yes.
It's kind of and Patrick and there's Patrick and Pat and Nicole. That's going to be great. I want to thank everybody for listening and watching, by the way.
Definitely.
And watching. And now I'm actually fingers crossed with this meeting I'm going to. And Peter, thank you so much. And I'm sorry I beat you up, but we're getting used to it.
Yeah, we're getting it. I get it.
Yeah.
We got it.
Yeah, and Peter can take it. You should see what I do to him after the show.
I know, exactly.
One day I pushed him out there right onto Sunset, and I just pushed him right out there and said, you just go.
And I'm still here.
Make sure
still
it's
here to talk
downhill.
about
You
it.
got to do that when there's a little bit of a decline.
So,
and on that note, we will wrap up the C Spot.
Yes, everybody, thank you.
Wendi
Thank you
Cooper
for listening.
Going
Thank
to
you for
market
listening.
And thank you
with Wendi
again
and
for
Peter.
having me, you too.
Okay.